In this video, we're going to see if Chisa could substitute a role just similar as ShoreKeeper or any other support characters. This will be the three teams I will use for ShoreKeeper and Chisa. As an added bonus, I'm gonna use these two teams to show some funny moments. Now then, let's go see the two main characters of this video, ShoreKeeper and Chisa. Here we have ShoreKeeper, one of the greatest supports in the game, with her signature weapon with a 14% attack for 30 seconds off resonance skill. Her echo set is Rejuvenating Blow, another good set that gives all allies 15% attack upon healing. And as an added bonus, the echo skill is really good, 10% energy recharge and attack. So ShoreKeeper is giving a 14 plus 15 plus 10% equaling a total of a 39% attack without even her most valuable passive. Let me introduce you to the Rail, one of the greatest resonance liberation out there in the game. Not only does it give you crit rate, it gives you crit damage. One of the greatest things, it'll also give you healing.
Scissors at
Now
the ready.
then, let's talk about what Chisa brings to the table. Her signature weapon requires someone to activate a negative status effect to gain the 24% attribute damage bonus. That being said, there's only 3 characters that could opportunistically take advantage of this weapon, that being Phoebe, Zanny, and Cordelia. But what makes Chisa stand out from ShoreKeeper is her passive skill, or more to say, her forte skill, given that she gives the Threat of Bane, which is a whopping 18% defense down to all enemies. Chisa also has the Havoc Bane negative status effect, which also decreases defense by 2% for 3 intervals, and it could be maxed out at 6 with her outro skill that you can see here. So Chisa gives an 18% damage reduction plus a 12% off Havoc Bane, equaling a 30% damage reduction buff with an added bonus of 24% attribute damage off her weapon if a resonator applies a negative status effect. So now that we have all the stats allocated towards both characters, we will now see how they test in game. Given the first teams are going to be the ShoreKeeper teams, we will first check out the Zanny team for both Chisa and ShoreKeeper.
Raft you use.
As you can see, the ShoreKeeper team performed way better than the Chisa team, mostly due to Zanny not being able to take advantage of the weapon buff that Chisa has. I go more in detail in this episode.
Yes. Deconstructed. At last. Till the different moment.
As you can see, the Chisa team performs better here because she actually can keep the negative status effects on the boss longer so that Cardathia could actually use it. She also could take advantage of her weapon. Now, the ShoreKeeper team, its struggles is that the Stellar Rail runs out too quickly, so it does less damage.
Like frigid death before. Like frigid death, furious tides, split the heavens.
Now, you must be wondering why this team has done way better. Sanhua is such a great support for Cardathia that she just elevates her to a high level. Now, granted that Chisa also does this, but it's also quicker for the ShoreKeeper team to go through their rotations, and that's why you get more damage. Now that we have gone through all the teams I've shown in the beginning of the video, we are now going to do a wacky combination of two teams that I personally enjoy playing. One is the ShoreKeeper team with Brant and Lupa, and the other one is with Chisa. Who do you think is going to outperform which team? Comment down below. I would like to know your thoughts.
Pivotal moment.
Well, the results are in. The ShoreKeeper team has outpaced the Chisa team. Granted, the ShoreKeeper team in this setup is quicker on the rotations, meaning that the Stellar Rail does go up quicker. But Chisa's defense down did play a role in giving a lot of damage to Brant and Lupa when it counted. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And if by any chance you're interested in watching another video, watch this one.